Before we get started, Ms. Maloof is going to say the prayer for us, and then the Appalachia High School JROTC cadets are going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you please stand.
Dear gracious Heavenly Father, thank you for this day and for all the many blessings that you've given each of us. Thank you for all of those staff members who pour so much into our students to provide them with the very best education in a safe, clean school building. Please guide us and direct us and give us wisdom in all of the decisions that we will make for our students and for our community. In your name we pray. Amen. Amen.
Present. Arms.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arms. Left. Face. Forward. March.
Thank you so much, cadets.
You guys be seated. All right, at this time, can I get approval of the minutes for the August 1st, 2023 regular board meeting, the August 8th, 2023 called board meeting, and the August 29th, 2023 work session and called board meeting?
So moved. Second.
Ms. Stevens, Ms. Maloof, all in favor? Okay, motion passes. And then at this time, can I get approval for tonight's agenda?
Mr. Raper, I'd like to make a motion to amend the agenda and request that we remove item 6, the senior tax exemption, from the consent agenda and add this to our old business to vote on separately.
Alrighty, can I get a motion to remove item 6 regarding senior tax exemptions from the consent agenda and add it to old business? Mr. Bailey?
Second.
Ms. Bramlett, all in favor? Alrighty, motion passes. And then at this time, can I get a motion for the amended agenda?
So moved. Second.
Ms. Stevens, Ms. Kelly, all in favor? Alrighty, motion passes. Alrighty, now for committee reports. We have Clean and Safe Schools with Ms. Bramlett, Mr. Bailey, and Ms. Hendricks.
Yes, so we went to Kennedy, Bramlett, and West Side. All schools were looking fabulous, and honestly, it was in the first couple of weeks of school being back in session, so they should be clean, but everybody did a great job. It was really nice seeing artwork on the walls already. Just overall really impressed with the cleanliness of the schools and the buildings and just the overall safety. I did choose West Side. I felt like West Side looked awesome. They all looked awesome, but I just felt like West Side had a little bit of an extra sparkle, so West Side was the winner of that group.
All right. Alrighty, congratulations, Westside Middle School. Now we're going to jump into the superintendent's recognitions.
All right, we've got some great ones tonight. We'll start off with Mr. Perno. I'll meet you down at the
Good evening. That's a good segue for us. We'll recognize some individuals and one of our custodial teams for the fine work they do in our schools. And if they're here tonight, we ask that they come up and accept a certificate from our superintendent. So first we have Robert Concepcion. see Robert come in, but Robert has been with us for many years and just does a tremendous job. He's very welcoming, very personable, but he also gets down to business and takes care of the building. So very appreciative for Robert and all that he does for our schools, and particularly Appalachia High School. Okay, and again, to kind of piggyback on what Ms. Hendricks said there for Westside Middle School, the Westside Middle School team, Custodians of the Week. I don't know if anybody from Westside is here. Come on up, yeah. Come on up. And this is Ms. Carrie Prentice here, and she's a head custodian. Yeah. At Westside, and so she leads that team, and I'd like to read a few words. This is from Primero Staffing, and of course, Gary works for them. So perfect attendance. This team has perfect attendance. They take their job very seriously. Security is always important to them, and the Westside Middle School team always works as a team. And from their principal, Mr. Albert Smith, the administration and staff of Westside Middle would like to thank our custodial crew for a job well done. Our school was clean this summer in record time, and every day our custodians perform their task in a manner that highlights their love for the students and staff that they serve. We're honored to have them work with us every day, and instead of custodians, we look upon them as a family, as our family. Their efforts to beautify our facility is instrumental in making Westside truly the best side. Thank you. All right. Okay, Ms. Sherry Mayweather, CFIT. Come on up, Sherry. Okay, and this is from the principal at CFIT, Alex Holman. And actually, Mr. Skinner, John Skinner, nominated Ms. Mayweather here. And that is because not only does she do an excellent job maintaining the building, she also checks the doors each night and notifies us if anything is unlocked. She found 3 doors unlocked last week. Okay, so custodians they're doing a lot of different things, right, in the building, and safety is one of those things. They're checking those doors and just kind of making sure everything is sealed up and tight. And so thank you for keeping an eye on the building and keeping it clean. Thank you, Sherry. Okay, and finally, from Holsombeck Elementary School, Johnny Daniel. Is Johnny with us tonight? He's working? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're out there in the buildings working. Okay, I'll say these few words about Johnny. We got some comments here. One from our environmental coordinator, Martha Gasca. She says, Johnny is a restroom tech. During the summer, I trained him on how to wax the VCT floor, and he did the whole school except for the cafeteria. He's always at work and never miss a work day. He helps his team as always and has a smile while he does it. And I saw the floors this summer. They were immaculate at Holsombeck, so he did a wonderful job. From the principal, Ms. Sellers, Mr. Johnny is such an asset to Holsombeck Elementary School. He works hard to ensure that our school is clean and looks immaculate. It is evident that he takes pride in his work, but more importantly, he's a team player. Mr. Johnny goes above and beyond and always has a smile on his face. We're thankful for all that he does to make Holsombeck a beautiful and welcoming learning environment for our students and staff. So thank you for letting us take some time to recognize our custodians. We're very proud of them and all the wonderful work that they do. Thank you.
Dr. Moak, you've got some exciting news for us tonight.
Good evening, everyone. I have recognition for Dr. Jennifer Wood. Dr. Wood has been awarded Administrator of the Year for Work-Based Learning, Georgia Youth Apprenticeship. And I want to share with you some of the words from a staff member. Wait, Dr. Wood, we got to recognize you. You are so eager. We are going to say great things about you. So I know you want me to rush through this, but that's not happening. So listen. Dr. Wood, you are being recognized as the Administrator CTAE of the Year, Administrator of the Year. Professionals at the school, district, county, state, and federal level who have demonstrated leadership in ensuring teacher and student success and have made significant contributions toward innovative, unique, and effective career and technical education programs like yourself are worthy of this award. And I'd like to share with you the words from one of your staff members on your application. The Administrator of the Year Award is a testament of Dr. Jennifer Wood's unwavering commitment to empowering students with practical skills and real-world experiences that prepare them for successful careers in their chosen fields. Through Dr. Wood's visionary approach, elsewhere she has been in Barrow County has witnessed a remarkable transformation in how work-based learning is integrated into the curriculum, allowing students to bridge the gap between theory and practice. Just wait. Under Dr. Wood's guidance, CTAE in Barrow County has become a beacon of excellence, exemplifying the true essence of work-based learning. Through strategic partnerships with local businesses, industries, and community organizations, Dr. Wood has facilitated countless enriching opportunities for students to gain hands-on experience and exposure to various professional environments. Join us in congratulating Dr. Wood on this well-deserved recognition. The impact of Dr. Wood's tireless efforts will undoubtedly resonate for generations to come as students are inspired by their work-based learning experiences and they go on to shape and enrich their respective industries. Congratulations, Dr. Wood. She has some uncompensated endorsers in the audience there. And now for the highlight of our evening. We have a number of guests in the audience. Before I begin to introduce our Teachers of the Year and this recognition, I'd like for everybody in the room to think about the greatest teacher that you've had. Some of us have to think back a little bit further than others. Think about that teacher, how he or she impacted your life and what it is that makes that person so memorable in your life. You are about to witness some professionals come across the front of this room who embody those same characteristics. Our teachers are special, they're unique, and we do not forget them. So you're about to meet some unforgettable employees in Barrow County Schools. I would like to welcome our Teachers of the Year and their families to kick off this recognition with our video that will be starting in just a moment here. You can see on the screen. Congratulations on this honor, Teachers of the Year, of being selected by your peers and recognized as exceptional educators and leaders in your buildings. We want to extend a special thank you to our Teacher of the Year gift and classroom grant sponsors. Classroom grant checks were delivered to school bookkeepers last week, and we thank our sponsors for making the grants and gifts possible. I'm going to ask at this time, we have 9 sponsors. I'm going to ask them to stand and be recognized as I call your names. Clear Concepts Consulting Group. Good to see you. Cunningham, Forehand, Matthews, and Moore Architects. Please stand and be recognized. Yes. Hayward, Allen, Cadillac, GMC, Buick, Toyota. Jackson Electrical Membership Corporation. Peach State Federal Credit Union. Public Supermarket Charities. Publix. Smallwood Reynolds Stewart and Associates Incorporated. Tech Optics Incorporated. And last but certainly not least, Williams Electronics, Peach Tech Computers. So we certainly thank those of you who were able to join us in person this afternoon, and those of our sponsors who were not able to be here. We are appreciative of your sponsorship and your support for our Teachers of the Year. So at this time, we are going to officially begin our Teacher of the Year recognition. Teachers of the Year, please come up front so Dr. McMichael can congratulate you. Let me say that again. Teachers of the Year, please come up front so Dr. McMichael can congratulate you. I can speak. Can congratulate you as I call your name. Those words, yes, I'm full of excitement. So Dr. McMichael is going to congratulate you as I call your name. How about that? Marquita Sims is a kindergarten teacher at Auburn Elementary School. Marquita. The video? Okay. Congratulations, Marquita. Lisa Reed is a second grade teacher at Bethlehem Elementary School. Haley McCain is an interrelated special education teacher at Bramlett Elementary School. Ashley Borchell is an instructional coach at County Line Elementary School. Mackenzie Holdren is a third grade teacher at Holsenbeck Elementary School. Ian Canales is a music teacher at Statham Elementary School. Congratulations. Christine Whidden is a kindergarten teacher at Winder Elementary School. Kelly Cravey is a fourth grade teacher at Yargo Elementary School. Amber Mann is a special education teacher at Bear Creek Middle School. Anna McBroom is a special education teacher at Heyman Morris Middle School. She is currently on maternity leave and she will be returning in October, but we do want to recognize her this evening. Jenna Riddle is a gifted and sixth grade science teacher at Westside Middle School. Jennifer Carter is the world languages teacher at Appalachia High School. Dylan Clark is the computer science and engineering teacher at Barrow Arts and Sciences Academy. Sarah Glass is the art teacher at Winder Barrow High School. Samantha Stroop is an 8th grade math teacher at the Arts and Innovation Magnet Program. Rob Daggett is a middle school science teacher at the Horizon Program. Annabelle Snyder is a newcomer academy teacher at Sims Academy of Innovation and Technology. At this time, I'd like to begin the recognition of our district finalists. Emily Watson is an 8th grade social studies teacher at Russell Middle School and a district finalist. Kate Bertram is a district finalist who was named as a school teacher of the year last spring, but she moved to a different school this year, and she's currently teaching in the CTAE program, Teaching as a Profession. And now for our district teacher of the year. Angela Graham is a special education teacher at Kennedy Elementary School. Yes. At this time, we have 2 special presentations for you, Ms. Graham. As our district teacher of the year, I'd like to invite Devlin Davis of Peach State Federal Credit Union to the podium.
Good afternoon. Special thanks to Superintendent Dr. McMichael for the opportunity and the Barrow County School System for an outstanding vision you guys continue to lay out year after year. Also, Peach State would like to congratulate all teachers chosen this year, as well as our foundation, guys, is built on education, which is why we would like to offer our glass peach as a symbol of our appreciation to tonight's winner, Ms. Graham, for her dedication, great efforts, and all that you have done. We hope that you will display this glass peach as a point of pride for this wonderful achievement. Our CEO, Marcia Boutwell, also would like to provide you with a $500 check for your appreciation, for your commitment to Barrow County school systems. We're so excited for you and your family. Thanks again, and congratulations.
And there's more, Ms. Graham. At this time, I'd like to invite Weldon Taylor of Hayward Allen Cadillac, GMC Buick, and Toyota to the podium.
Good evening, all. I want to congratulate all of you, but especially you, for being District Teacher of the Year. Steve Middlebrooks and Wesley Middlebrooks send their congratulations as well, and they said, just because you have done so well, we want to present you with this check for $1,000. Wow.
At this time, I would like for all family members who support these great teachers to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. At this time, I'd like for principals who lead these teachers to stand and be recognized. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. At this time, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to ask Teachers of the Year to return to your seats. We have a video to be played. After the video, we'd like for you to go to the lobby for pictures. So, thank you and congratulations. Please enjoy the video.
Dr. Moten, I want to say something to Ms. Bertrand. I was the chair of that Teacher of the Year committee, and I was actually talking about Ms. Bertrand yesterday to my brother. My mother's birthday was Friday, so my brother and we all got together at my mother's house yesterday, and Ms. Bertrand, your class, the subject came up of what y'all were working with, the solo cups and the marshmallows. And my father still lives on because they were supposed to be taking the marshmallows and using force and shooting at a target on the floor. And she turns around and is wondering why her class is shooting randomly. Well, I became the target, and I'm opening my mouth and letting it. She goes, "Please don't eat those marshmallows. I found those. We were talking about you yesterday." So that's the kind. I mean, those are the kind of teachers we have in there. And of course, that I told her, I said I can see my brother doing the same thing. So that was my father living on through us. So we were talking about you yesterday. So I had to bring that up. I didn't know y'all were gonna be here tonight, but.
Yep. And I just want to say thank you again to all of you all. First, I want to say thank you to your families, because I know how
That's
much
right.
work and time goes into teaching and how much you all give up of these folks. I've seen it in my family growing up and been married to it too, and I've been one of them myself, so I know. And it really does my heart good. It's one of my favorite nights when we get a chance to bring you all up and see all who you are and what you've done for your school system. But mainly, more importantly, for your kids and for the community and for the future, because you all touch the future every day. We can't say that enough or remind you of that enough. And it is, we are extremely proud to have each and every one of you representing us and representing your community here in Barrow County and the teaching profession, because Lord knows it's a tough profession, and you all are at the top, and we appreciate you more than we can ever express. So, thank you. And I think we've got a great video, which I've been looking forward to seeing.
The 2023-2024 Barrow County School System Teachers of the Year. Auburn Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Marquita Sims. Bethlehem Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Lisa Reed. Bramlett Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Haley McCain. County Line Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Ashley Borschelt. Holsenbeck Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Mackenzie Holdren. Statham Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Ian Canales. Winder Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Christine Whidden. Yargo Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Kelly Cravey. Bear Creek Middle School Teacher of the Year, Amber Mann. Heyman Morris Middle School Teacher of the Year, Anna McBroom. Westside Middle School Teacher of the Year, Jenna Riddle. Appalachie High School Teacher of the Year, Jennifer Carter. Barrow Arts and Sciences Academy Teacher of the Year, Dylan Clark. Winder Barrow High School Teacher of the Year, Sarah Glass. Arts and Innovation Magnet Program Teacher of the Year, Samantha Stroop. Horizon Program Teacher of the Year, Rob Daggett. Sims Academy of Innovation and Technology Teacher of the Year, Annabelle Snyder. Russell Middle School Teacher of the Year and District Finalist, Emily Watson. District Finalist, Kate Bertram. Kennedy Elementary and 2023-2024 Barrow County School District Teacher of the Year, Angela Graham.
I went into teaching because I wanted to make a difference for students and for teachers. It's my passion to go into teaching. From a very young age, I wanted to work with children and to see if I could help them become a better person and educated as well. But initially, my mom has been my role model. My mom worked at Kennedy for years. She was actually a Teacher of the Year as well. And watching her inspire students, inspire others, just how I grew up, and it was just in my heart to follow her footsteps and inspire others as well. Special education has always been a passion of mine from a very young age. When I was in middle school, I have a cousin that has special needs, and I asked her mom if I could please work with her for a class project that I did. And from that point on, I realized that special education is what I'm called to do. It's my passion in life. You are constantly rewarded throughout the day. There's never a day that you don't get some type of success or some type of reward as you're teaching throughout the day. Awesome job, man! That's watching the children grow from where they start in the beginning of the year to watching where they are at the end of the year. Progress is progress. Doesn't matter how little, how large, as long as the child's growing, it's just life-changing to me. You know, it's making a difference for them. I love it. I love every minute of it, watching the children grow over the year.
4 plus 3 blue equals how much altogether?
Kennedy Elementary School in Bexar County has just always been a part of me. From elementary school, 4th grade on, I've always been a part of Kennedy. I feel like they've always been supportive of me and supportive of other teachers in the county. I feel like I'm not just a person. They know who I am, they know my name, and they want to get to know their teachers, and they want to make sure that you're successful as an educator as well as your students are being successful as well. They include special education just as well as they do the general education classes. We're never left out, which I think is highly important within the special ed population, and they take pride in that we're included and that our school is successful in including all students regardless of disabilities or the diversity that they have. Never would I've ever imagined or dreamed of becoming Bexar County Teacher of the Year. It means the world to me. It means that I'm going to be able to help spread the joy of teaching, loving the kids, working with the kids, understanding the children at a deeper level. I feel like if we understand the children at a deeper level, then they will be successful. They will be able to know that you love them and that you have passion for them and that you will do anything possible to make them succeed. And that's what I want to instill in being a Bexar County Teacher of the Year.
Congratulations to our Barrow County School System Teachers of the Year.
I'd also like to think we had a pretty in-depth process, and any of our committee members that are here, if you would raise your hand, and we'd like to thank you too. So that was a big time commitment on your part. I know we have a couple of board members and some staff members. So thank you all so much.
One of the best things we do.
I remember calling for the amendment, but I don't remember if I actually did it. So I'm good.
We're going to take a few minutes.
Okay.
Let them file it.
Okay.
And then we'll check.
Okay.
Everybody wants to stay for 4
Just running around the yard playing, trying to wear them out before I left.
It's always a separate. Robert, thank you. Appreciate you, son.
Alrighty, guys, we're gonna hop back up. I accidentally skipped over approving the consent agenda. So at this time, can I call for an approval of our consent agenda?
Okay.
That sounds like a motion to me.
All right. Ms. Stevens, Ms. Bramlett, all in favor? Alrighty, motion passes. Thank you, guys. Alrighty, since we do not have any requests to appear before the board, we're gonna jump down into the superintendent's department reports. Dr. Bowen, do you have anything new for us?
I wanted to bring attention to two links that we added, first being a communication report. Obviously, the information in it we shared to you tonight, but also wanted to bring attention to the person who prepared the report. As you'll see, it's in a little different format, and Nicole Vallis did that for us and does an excellent job in all areas, so I thought we needed to give a shout out to Nicole tonight for preparing that communication report in a new format. And the second link on the page you'll see is for transportation, a behind-the-scenes look at transportation in our transportation department. And I wanted to bring attention not only to our transportation folks who are working extremely hard with growth, with new zones, with new schools, with a new schedule. So bring attention to them, but also to Jackson Hensley, who is one of our new videographers in our school system. He prepared the video too. So I wanted to identify the people who made the videos and also the information therein. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Ms. Houston for Business Services Report.
Good evening. I want to talk about our East Blast receipts for this month. The month of August, we had a record month, $1,852,972.40. I think it had to do with the varsity opening, so we're thankful for that. And as you can see, we're 4.2% above 2022 this time, and 23.8% above 2021. And you can see those percentages in the graph. Very thankful to our Barrow County residents for supporting our East Blast tax. For our general fund, total fund balance, it's $731.23, and that was actually, this is all supposed to be August 31.23, sorry about that, is $65.1 million. Our total revenue year-to-date for August 31st, 2023 is $19.2 million. Our total expenditures year-to-date for August 31st, 2023 is $30.2 million. Our total revenues for the month of August is $10 million, and our total expenditures for the month of August are $14.9 million. We'll start receiving, talk to Jessica Garrett, and she's our tax commissioner, and she said she is printing bills tomorrow. So we'll have our tax bills go out very soon. All right, and that's our general fund detail. We jump over to our special revenue fund for the month of July. This is for the month of July, and our year-to-date revenues are $47,765. Of course, that will go up once we start getting reimbursements from the federal government. We've spent $1,351,218. For our capital projects funds, we've received $2,478,000, and we've spent $1,887,000. And for our debt service fund, we have received transfers in of $1.7 million, and we paid our August bond payment. Nope, we didn't yet. Nope, that's another other uses for debt service, $2.4 million. Do y'all have any questions?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All righty, Mr. Perno, anything the system operations report? All righty, thank you, sir. Dr. Moten, anything new with teaching and learning?
No, just no information.
Thank you, ma'am. Ms. Beggs, anything at this time with planning and personnel?
Not at this time.
All righty, thank you. And Dr. Thompson, anything for strategic information services?
Nothing at this time.
Thank you, sir. All righty, at this time, I'm going to invite Mr. Murphy up to discuss the old business item of the update to local legislation regarding the appointment of board members.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so as we know, last week we discussed a change to the rules that we follow in filling a vacancy on the Board of Education. We all know board members are elected for 4 years, and currently our local legislation provides that if any point during that vacancy, during that term, a vacancy occurs, a board member passes away, moves, or for whatever reason the seat becomes vacant, that this board within 45 days would appoint a successor to serve out the remainder of that term. Now that rule would kick in no matter at what point within that 4-year term the vacancy might occur. So that if someone is elected in 2022 and then in the spring of 2023 they pass away or they move, there's 3+ years remaining in the term, but the current rule would say this board would appoint someone to fill out that 3+ remaining years. What we discussed last week was moving to a procedure which would actually be the default procedure in the state of Georgia, which would allow the voters in those districts to have more input as to who would fill out the remaining term given certain vacancies. So that rule is that if there's more than 2 years and 90 days remaining in a term when that seat becomes vacant, then this board would appoint a successor to serve up until that next election. That's what the 2 years is about. So at that 2-year mark, halfway through the 4-year term, there's a so-called special election to fill the remaining 2 years. This board would still appoint a successor to serve up until that time, but it wouldn't serve out the entire 3+ years, for example, in the first example. The successor you appoint would just serve until after the special election is held, and the people, the individual the voters elect would serve out the remaining 2 years. Does that make sense? So if that continues to be your wish, then the language that I would propose, and we need to submit this to our representative, he'll submit this to the General Assembly to yet again amend our local legislation. The language that I would propose you adopt would be a motion to provide for the filling of vacancies on the Barrow County Board of Education pursuant to Official Code of Georgia 20-2-54.1, and to repeal all previous local legislation regarding the same as first approved by the General Legislature on April 19th of 1971 and is amended by Act in January 29, 1988 and May 12, 2015. If that continues to be your will, that would be the recommended language that I ask for you to approve this evening.
Any comments?
Well, I just want to go back to what we said in the work session last week, in case there's anybody out there who isn't aware of this, but I think the rest of the board agrees, but I'm not going to speak for them, I'm just going to speak for me. I think it is insane that 8 of us would appoint someone to serve 2, 3, or 4 years, or whatever length the term is, when it really should be up to the voters who that person would be representing. So that's why we're doing this. It just makes much more sense to me to do this and to give the voters the opportunity to determine who's going to represent them.
Yep. Completely agree.
I make a motion we move forward, please.
I second it.
All right, Ms. Bramlett? Ms. Kelly, all in favor? All right, motion passes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Alrighty, next, I would like to invite Ms. Houston back up to discuss our senior tax exemptions.
Right, Mr. Murphy's going to stand up here with me just in case we have any questions or need anything corrected. But back in the fall of 2022, our board contracted with Carl Vinson Institute to perform a study of our senior tax exemption. That study came out in January, and for the past 8 months, we have been in discussions about how we can help our seniors, but remain fiscally responsible with school funding. Last month, we got down to the nitty-gritty and pulled a committee together to come up with a solution. The committee was comprised of Ms. Lisa Maloof, Mr. Vince Kane, Ms. Lynn Stevens, and Mr. Jordan Raper, with the support from our superintendent, Dr. Chris McMichael, our legal counsel, Dan Murphy, the tax commissioner, Jessica Garrett, and the tax assessor, Guy Rogers. We met multiple times and came up with the following recommendations. As a reminder, we currently have 2 local property tax exemptions for our seniors. 62 years old and plus, a $20,000 exemption if your earned income is less than $20,000, excluding retirement, and an additional $60,000 exemption if income is 250,000% or less than poverty, excluding retirement income, for a total exemption of $80,000. So the Barrow County School System is requesting to amend our property tax exemptions for our seniors, to repeal or amend the existing senior property tax exemption previously established in House Bill 985 in 1998 and House Bill 1124 in 2006, and to add the following 2 new exemptions. Age 62 to 69, earned income less than $60,000, excluding Social Security and retirement income up to the yearly Social Security maximum benefit. They will receive a $140,000 exemption on Barrow County school taxes. Age 70 and plus, earned income less than $113,000, excluding Social Security and retirement income up to the yearly Social Security maximum benefit, unlimited exemption on Barrow County school taxes. The following rules are applicable to both of those above. Values of homes will be frozen when they apply for this exemption. Our seniors shall not receive either exemption if there are minor children residing in the homestead, unless such children are the natural or adopted children of the person, are foster children under the care of the person, or are children for whom the person has been appointed guardian. The exemption covers up to 5 acres in one home. These exemptions shall be in lieu of and not in addition to any other homestead exemptions applicable to school district ad valorem taxes for educational purposes. The exemptions will carry over from year to year until financially or family situations change. For example, age, income eligibility, presence of a minor child, or a new application is filed. We also want to see, if possible, we would like to provide that seniors currently receiving House Bill 985 and House Bill 1124 exemptions would not need to apply for either of the new exemptions, that they would just roll over and automatically get these exemptions. And related to the above, we would like to provide that the taxpayers currently receiving the exemption, House Bill 985 and 1124, would continue to keep their current exemptions until they apply for one of the exemptions unless their circumstances change. If this is approved by the board, we will send this to our representative, Holt Persinger, to take to the state legal counsel. Any changes will be submitted back to the board. Once legal counsel gives us the okay, the state will vote on it, and once they approve it, it will come back to our voters to approve. And if our voters approve, then it will go into effect for the year 2025. You have anything to add?
I have a point of order question that Dan's gonna have to answer.
Oh.
2 members of this board will benefit from this exemption. Do we know to abstain from voting on this?
No.
Because
No.
it goes to the state legislature.
Anytime you adjust the millage rate, there's a possibility that some of you will benefit or not.
Okay.
No, it's not necessary for you to abstain.
I just wanna make sure.
Thank you.
So yes, ma'am, we get to vote.
Absolutely. I make a motion.
So I
just
want to
can't make a
say
motion.
thank you to Dan for your help, and Holt, you're new, I know, and this was a big first thing for us, so thank you so much for your support in this. So I wasn't on the committee, and it's a long time before I'm eligible to this, this deal, so I'll do you a favor, and Lynn, since you were on the committee, I will graciously thank the committee for their help and make a motion to accept the Board of Education Senior Tax Exemption Committee's plan as presented. Thank y'all so much for your work. I know it was a lot of work, and y'all did a jam-up job.
Yes, we had a lot of help.
We did.
From the tax commissioner and
We
the,
really
and the
did.
tax assessor too.
Well, y'all did a great job, and I can't thank you enough, and all of you, so, yep.
And
I
I'd
make
like
a
to
motion.
give a special extra thank you to that lady right there, to Ms. Houston.
Oh, Jennifer,
She
I mean,
shepherded
I
us
don't
through
even
this.
know. You know, Jennifer, I have to say this, we made a little joke the other day, and we said we were talking about this, and all of us were like, after Jennifer, all the seniors met Jennifer, half of them were just like, never mind, we love her so much, we'll just keep paying. Because you just make friends wherever you go, so, but anyway, my motion still stands, so.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Bramlett, for the motion. Can I get a second?
Second.
Ms. Stevens, all in favor? All righty, congratulations. The senior tax exemption motion passes.
Yay.
All righty.
Now the wheels grind.
Yep. At this time, can I get a motion for authorization for committees to meet?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Kelly, Ms. Stevens, all in favor? Motion passes. And now, we're gonna go into executive session to discuss or deliberate upon the appointment, employment, compensation, hiring, disciplinary action, or dismissal, or periodic evaluation or rating of a public officer or employee, or interview applicants for the position of superintendent, as well as to discuss or vote to authorize negotiations to purchase, dispose of, or lease property, authorize ordering and appraisal related to the acquisition or disposal of real estate, enter into a contract to purchase, dispose of, or lease property subject to approval and a subsequent public vote, or enter into an option to purchase, dispose of, or lease real estate subject to an approval and a subsequent public vote.
Yes.
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 Alrighty, guys, at this time, if you'll give us the room for a few minutes.
between this and that. I think that's workers' comp.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We've invited Dan Murphy back up to clarify one item on the senior tax exemption plan.
Yes, thank you, and apologies, but Ms. Houston and Representative Pershing and I were quickly discussing outside. We think there's a possibility that there might be some confusion with regard to the way the senior tax exemption, the first exemption, was framed when we presented the exemption for ages 62 to 69 with the earned income of less than $60,000, excluding Social Security and retirement income, up to that yearly Social Security maximum benefit with the $140,000 exemption. I think we want to make clear, if this is consistent with your will, that that exemption applies to 62 and up, that it doesn't end at 69, so that if someone for some reason didn't apply for the exemption that kicks in at 70, they would continue to be eligible for and retain the initial exemption. We want to make sure someone doesn't fall through the cracks and get a rude awakening under the idea that it expired when they turned 70. So we would say for the first exemption, they would be available to folks 62 and above, and then the second exemption as presented would be available once you turn 70 and you meet the other qualifying conditions.
Perfect.
Is that clear?
Does that also mean that at 70 they would have to reapply?
I think they're going to have to apply at 70.
70
Yes.
exemption.
Right, that's what I'm
To
saying.
qualify with that new
If they
exemption.
didn't do that, they're still gonna get the
62 exemption.
Yeah.
62.
Right.
Yeah, I think.
But I think that needs to be made clear.
Right, unless the
That
tax
at
commission.
70, they're gonna have to reapply.
Unless the tax commissioner can think of a way to do that automatically, I think they will have to come in.
Do they need to do a revote on it with that change?
I would ask you if you would vote on that specific issue, so we'll clarify it in the memorandum that the first exemption that we're proposing to add for age 62, we framed it earlier as age 62 to 69. We'd ask you to clarify that that is for age 62 and up and does not expire when someone turns 70.
Do we have to pull the other one? Like,
We can amend the memorandum,
just
but I do need you, I think we do need you to
amend it?
vote that that is in fact your will.
Okay.
okay.
So this time, can I get a motion from the board regarding the senior tax exemptions to amend the first exemption that originally was for ages 62 to 69 to change the wording to for all ages 62 plus?
So moved. Second.
Mr. Kane, Ms. Bailey, all in favor? Mr. Bailey, all in favor? Alrighty, motion passes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Alrighty, at this time, can I get a motion to approve the personnel report as presented?
So moved. Second.
Ms. Stevens, Ms. Kelly, all in favor? Alrighty, motion passes. And then last but not least, can I get a motion to approve the mutual utility easement as presented?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Stevens? Who said, Ms. Malou?
Who hadn't had one?
All in favor? Motion passes. Alrighty, guys, have a good night.
Trying to get y'all out of here, really.